Do you ever feel highly engaged by your work, but on the edge of exhaustion? Are you doing the best you can, but still feel it isn't enough? Are you making progress on things that matter, but are too weary to derive any joy from your successes? If you answered yes to any or all of these, this book is for you. In Effortless, Greg McKeown makes the case that when you simply can't try any harder, it's time to find a different path. The book offers actionable advice for making the most essential activities the easiest ones, so you can achieve the results you want without burning out. At Read and Grow, we believe that books can change your life. Whatever your situation is, someone out there has gone through the same and shared the lessons in a book. Subscribe and join us on our quest to solve problems one book at a time. As high achievers, we've been conditioned to believe that the path to success is paved with relentless work. It's true that hard work can equal better results, but this is true only to a point. After all, there's an upper limit to how much time and effort we can invest. And the more depleted we get, the more our return on that effort dwindles. Burnout is not a badge of honor. What if, instead of pushing ourselves to, and in some cases well past, our limit, we sought out an easier path? Instead of trying to get better results by pushing ever harder, we can make the most essential activities the easiest ones. Effortless State. The effortless state is one in which you are physically rested, emotionally unburdened, and mentally energized. You are completely present, attentive, and focused on what's important at the moment. You are able to do what matters most with ease. The first step toward making things more effortless is to clear the clutter in your head and your heart. You are like a supercomputer designed with extremely powerful capabilities. You're built to be able to learn quickly, solve problems intuitively, and compute the right next action effortlessly. Under optimal conditions, your brain works at incredible speeds. But just like a supercomputer, your brain does not always perform optimally. Similarly, when your brain is filled with clutter, like outdated assumptions, negative emotions, and toxic thought patterns, you have less mental energy available to perform what's most essential. Your brain's processing capacity is large but limited. 5 steps to make it easier to focus and reach an effortless state. Invert. Instead of asking, "Why is this so hard?" invert the question by asking, "What if this could be easy?" Challenge the assumption that the right way is inevitably the harder one. Make the impossible possible by finding an indirect approach. When faced with work that feels overwhelming, ask, "How am I making this harder than it needs to be?" Enjoy. Pair the most essential activities with the most enjoyable ones. Accept that work and play can coexist. Turn tedious tasks into meaningful rituals. Allow laughter and fun to lighten more of your moments. Release. Let go of emotional burdens you don't need to keep carrying. Remember, when you focus on what you lack, you lose what you have. When you focus on what you have, you get what you lack. Use this habit recipe. Each time I complain, I will say something I am thankful for. Rest. Discover the art of doing nothing. Do not do more today than you can completely recover from by tomorrow. Break down essential work into 3 sessions of no more than 90 minutes each. Take an effortless nap. Notice. Achieve a state of heightened awareness by harnessing the power of presence. Train your brain to focus on the important and ignore the irrelevant. To see others more clearly, set aside your opinions, advice, and judgment, and put their truth above your own. Clear the clutter in your physical environment before clearing the clutter in your mind. Effortless action. Effortless action means accomplishing more by trying less. You stop procrastinating and take the first obvious step. You arrive at the point of completion without overthinking and overdoing. You make progress by pacing yourself rather than powering through. You overachieve without overexerting. 5 steps to make essential work easier to do. Define. To get started on an essential project, first define what done looks like. Establish clear conditions for completion. Get there, then stop. Write a done for the day list. Limit it to items that would constitute meaningful progress. Start. Make the first action the most obvious one. Break the first obvious action down into the tiniest concrete step, then name it. Start with a 10-minute microburst of focused activity to boost motivation and energy. Gain maximum learning from minimal viable effort. Simplify. To simplify the process, don't simplify the steps, simply remove them. Recognize that not everything requires you to go the extra mile. Maximize the steps not taken. Measure progress in the tiniest of increments. Progress. When you start a project, start with rubbish. Adopt a zero-draft approach and just put some words, any words, on the page. Fail cheaply. Make learning-sized mistakes. Protect your progress from the harsh critic in your head. Pace. Set an effortless pace. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Reject the false economy of powering through. Create the right range. I will never do less than X, never more than Y. Effortless results. Linear results are limited. They can never exceed the amount of effort exerted. What many people don't realize, however, is that there exists a far better alternative. Residual results are completely different. With residual results, you exert effort once and reap the benefits again and again. Results continue to flow to you, whether you put in additional effort or not. Results flow to you while you are sleeping. Results flow to you when you are taking the day off. Residual results can be virtually infinite. 5 ways to get the highest return on the least effort. Learn. Learn principles, not just facts and methods. First, understand principles deeply and then apply them again and again. Stand on the shoulders of giants and leverage the best of what they know. Develop unique knowledge and it will open the door to perpetual opportunity. Lift. Use teaching as a lever to harness the strength of 10. Achieve far-reaching impact by teaching others to teach. Live what you teach and notice how much you learn. Automate. Free up space in your brain by automating as many essential tasks as possible. Use checklists to get it right every time without having to rely on memory. Seek single choices that eliminate future decisions. Trust. Leverage trust as the engine oil of frictionless and high-functioning teams. Make the right hire once, and it will continue to produce results again and again. Follow the 3 I's rule. Hire people with integrity, intelligence, and initiative. Design high-trust agreements to clarify results, roles, rules, resources, and rewards. Prevent. Don't just manage the problem, solve it before it happens. Seek simple actions today that can prevent complications tomorrow. Invest 2 minutes of effort once to end recurring frustrations. In each moment, we have a choice to choose the heavier or the lighter path. Life doesn't have to be as hard and complicated as we make it. No matter what challenges, obstacles, or hardships we encounter along the way, we can always look for the easier, simpler path. Make sure to check out our summary of The Big Leap, a book by Gay Hendricks on how to transcend our upper limits and reach our zone of genius, the only place where we can fully celebrate and express the gifts we've been given. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below to let us know.